I remember one that my roommate would play all the time, and the song, the only English that was in the song was "Say yes, say yes." So I'd like go around randomly singing that and not knowing like the rest of the words, but that would just be like ingrained in my head all freaking day.
I worked for Samsung years ago, and they, at every corporate event, like open it with a big screen showing like some K-pop music video, and I was always like, this is so weird, and now it's here.
Do you know any of those bands by name?
No.
No.
Rejected Male Models.
And then the other one was Fancy Queens.
Only Girls' Generation, but that's because Meg Turney is always blabbing.
Girls' Generation is the second one. I can't remember the first one. SHINee or Big Bang?
The first one's Big Bang, last one's SHINee.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
What do you know about K-pop?
That it exists.
The boy bands in Korea aren't afraid to express their inner Lady Gaga.
There's huge production values in these music videos. I kind of want to watch it, watch a ton more just to see what crazy stuff they put in it.
Music videos are still very big, and they're very big budget productions there, so they're super visual.
And they have all these crazy wardrobe and settings, the locations where they film. It's just very catchy and weird, and I think the internet likes that.
Did you see the budget on them? The one dude did a Haryuken and he had aluminum foil on his chest. He had more scenes than Psy.
And what did you think of the Girls' Generation video?
Flawless, iconic, defining. They were all like fine, fresh, fierce.
Did you see how many colors those girls had on? Like, I have a 64 box of crayons and it's not as many colors in my box.
They were real cute and way better than the Cheetah Girls.
Well, there's the bar.
Girls' Generation was, I guess, maybe the cheerleader or, the girls who were vomiting behind the bathroom door, and just unrealistic, terrible perversion of what life can actually be. There's this gap between the fantasy presented by that entertainment and the reality of people's lives, and we need to have a conversation about that gap.
And the last group, SHINee.
SHINee. Interesting choice of name.
SHINee looked like a car commercial.
Seemed almost the same as the first group.
I was getting into the Nick Jonas style singing.
If I met a guy in real life that just came up to me and was like, hey baby, boom, and like light came flowing out of him and just twinkled around me like fairy dust, yes.
No, you would not, because he would be an alien and you're afraid of aliens.
Oh, not if he was an alien.
Who else is bumping out Care Bears stairs?
Oh no!
Care Bears.
Care Bears.
They're aliens also.
Then they might be too hairy.
So which one of these bands was your favorite? Big Bang, Girls' Generation, or SHINee?
Oh, the girls.
Girls' Generation.
Girls' Generation, come on.
SHINee.
Probably SHINee.
Girls' Generation. Girls' Generation, iconic.
Big Bang.
I'd say probably Big Bang.
Girls' Generation!
I'm gonna go with SHINee because they had hot cars too.
I love the boy bands, but Girls' Generation.
I really like the SHINee Big Girls' Generation Bang. That was a great band. I'll give you an answer. I like Big Bang the best.
What would you say are the similarities and differences between K-pop and similar music here in America?
I think the tempo is around the same. Like the dun 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 dun.
I mean, I think it's kind of like when Toby did his dramatic song and stuff like that. It doesn't matter what he's saying as long as you hit certain inflections properly and there's a beat.
They're not as wacky. They're very simple, very sweet, very happy, bubbly, or romantic. Where K-pop, sometimes it's cute, but it gets a little wacky, and I kind of like that.
Meg had a really good point. She had said that, pop music here in the US is super over-sexualized a lot of the time, and K-pop is just fun.
There are some sexual K-pops.
The side videos even are full of sexuality.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, girls getting sprayed in the face with white cream, I mean, that's a thing that happened in that video.
I went to a Hanson concert years ago where they super soakered all the people in the front, and I was like, this is real weird, you're like 14.